Mbappe has just become the new owner of Ligue team SM Caen. That makes him one of the youngest club owners in football history. But he will be busy with his own football career after signing for Real Madrid. So he's decided to hire me to manage SM Caen. My job is to help Mbappe become the world's best club owner by winning Caen the Champions League. But that's not going to be easy because first we need to get promoted to Ligue. And okay, does Mbappe know what he's bought? Because my days, is this an average team? Bro, and look at the amount of old players this team has got. There's Parfait Mandanda in here. The only Mandanda I know is Steve. Is this guy related to him? No way, I actually checked and he is. Now that's a rather interesting coincidence. Oh, I've just got a message from Mbappe and it says meet me in my office.
This meeting will be short because I've got training with Real Madrid. I believe I am the world's best player, so I want my football club to be the world's best in a few years. And that is why for season 1, I want to see progress. I'm expecting a top 6 finish in League 2. And maybe next season, I'll use some of my Real Madrid signing bonus to the club out.
And there you go. Mbappe has given us what we need to do. Okay, but he hasn't given us too much of that money. Just 8 million euros to use. To be fair, Mbappe has said if we complete our challenges this season, he'll hook us up with some cash. Okay, now looking at this team, we need to figure out how can we get a top 6 finish. A few areas where this team lacks is definitely the defense. We could do with another decent centre-back. Also, we are lacking quality in the middle of the park too. Wait a minute, what if we sign Mbappe? What? Well, not Kylian, of course. He's never going to join us. But his little brother, Ethan Mbappe. There's clearly talent because he's just 17 years old, 62 rated. He's playing at Lille currently. And let's be honest, he's not going to get game time there. And hey, his family literally owns this club. I think Ethan's got to be our first signing. It just makes sense. And I don't think he's going to be that expensive. I think we can get him for a bargain deal. And there you go, just 800k. Not going to lie, I'm pretty sure Kylian would want to give a huge salary to his little brother. Might be some sort of a crazy money laundering scheme, but we're absolutely not doing that, boys. Ethan Mbappe is getting 2,000 per week. Kylian has given me the keys to this club, and I'm gonna run it in the best interests of it. And there you go. First signing in the Mbappe era is Mbappe, but it's Ethan Mbappe. To be honest, if we're investing in young talents, we also gotta build up our coaching staff. And oh boy, that was expensive. We're now down to just 6 million, but that is enough to sign Christian Mawisa from Toulouse. Now, this is a proper French wonder kid. 19 years old, 71 rated. He's got this team looking a lot better. Okay, but so far we've done what Mbappe has asked us to do. A couple of French talents in the team. This is right now our best 11, and it's time to see if we can get that top 6 finish. No way, we've missed out on getting top 6. We could only get 7th. 5 points, man. That's all we needed. We're not gonna get that extra money for next season. To be honest, I blame Ethan Mbappe. He only had 2 assists. Also, our top scorer was a 34-year-old. That sums up the state of the squad we were dealing with. Honestly, if you put all of that into perspective, getting 7th with this team is actually decent. But it does look like Mbappe is not happy because for season 2, there's no meeting with him. He's just sent us an email with our objectives.
I expected more from last season, but I understand this is a difficult project, but now I want results. I want at least a playoff position this season and also focus more on the youth academy by promoting 2 players to the first team.
And okay, guys, looks like Mbappe is a bit angry, but he still has faith in us. Because the email says that if we complete both these objectives, Mbappe is going to give us a bonus of 10 million to improve this team. And boy, do we need that extra money. This season, our budget is 10 million, and you guys know how quickly this kind of money can run out. Okay, let's first start with the youth academy. We do have a scout in here, but he's got 2-star experience. We're not going to find quality first-team players with him. So, yep, I'm going to actually fire him. Ooh, and there are options here for new scouts, but they're expensive. Daniel Leger from France has got 5-star experience, but he's gonna cost 2.8 mil. I'm thinking let's go with Damien Boulanger. I think 4-star experience, 4-star judgment is more value for money at 2 million because we still need to make other signings, so let's get him. Of course, we're gonna send him to France and hopefully he can find maybe the next Mbappe. Who knows? But yep, we need 2 quality first-team players to come out of here, so I don't know if that's possible. But now we've still got 8 million, similar to last season. The question is, what can we do with it? Okay, now that I think about it, we do need a new left midfielder. This Ortrid guy, he's about to retire anytime soon. And okay, I have found a Portuguese left midfielder. Roger Fernandez, 74 rated. Yo, bro looks actually insane. But he's worth 9 million. We don't have that kind of money. Oh, but this is perfect. His contract's expiring. This is an absolute steal. We got him for just 6.5 million. Yo, we used every bit of cash to make that transfer happen. We definitely look a lot better in the attack this season. If somehow our youth academy project can go well, I think top 5 is then possible. All right, first scouting project has arrived and we found someone insane. Christophe Bernard. He's already worth 2.3 million. This is nuts. Nah, this guy is already a 64 rated right back. Can you imagine the level he can draw? We're promoting him to the senior team. Nah, I think we've just signed a wonder kid because we're already getting transfer offers for him. I'm actually selling the other right backs we've got at the club because Bernard needs to be a starter. And okay, looks like we found our second youth academy talent, Robin DeVore, 63 rated, right winger, promoting him to the senior team. Definitely a quality option to have on the bench. But we are now at the end of this season. So far, we've completed our objective of promoting 2 academy players. But on the pitch, we need to get a playoff position. And yes, we've done it. Ah, but we were so close to direct promotion to Ligue. But yo, we could still get SM Caen promoted to Ligue. Gotta win the playoff games though. Let's see what we do in this one. And no! Instant defeat in the playoffs. Man, this team deserves better. Look at Mendy, top scorer with 28 goals. Bro is 32 and balling out. But also look at the growth from our new signing, Roger Fernandez. Mawisa is up to 75. Even Ethan Mbappe did well. Academy players Bernard and Devore too. We completed the objectives. If Mbappe gives us that extra money, I think that would enable us to get this team to Liga. Before we get any further, I've got a quick message from Mbappe.
You guys, it's Kylian. Make sure to sub to S2G. He's my idol.
He said it, guys. Now y'all have to subscribe. Okay, at least for season 3, we get a meeting with Mbappe.
I'm happy to disburse the 10 million as I promised. To be honest, it's like 1 month's wages for me. But this season, I'm now expecting promotion. Otherwise, there's gonna be consequences.
Well, you've heard it from Mbappe. If we fail to get promotion, it does look like Mbappe is gonna scale back on his club ownership journey. He will sell our highest rated player. And guys, that would be a setback from which I don't think we'll be able to come back from. But you know what? We've got 14 million plus another 10 million, which means 24 million to improve this team. We're now the richest club in Ligue 2. I think if we just get ourselves a proper CDM and even a centre back, this team's getting promoted. And I think Noah Mbamba looks super talented, 71 rated, 21 years old. We needed a CDM and this guy could be really cheap. And we've got him for just 4 million. And you might think, why did I go for such a low rated and cheap CDM? Well, because it leaves us with 19 million to get a really good centre back. And that man's gotta be Nianzou, 76 rated, 24 years old. He's got a lot more experience. And this is perfect. His contract's expiring. And yo, this is another elite acquisition. This team has now got some serious talent. But if we don't get promoted, Mbappe could literally pull the plug on this project. End of the season and this is gonna be a tense moment. And yes, we've won the league. That's gonna be Mbappe's first trophy as a club owner. He wanted promotion. We've got it to him. And I'm not surprised we did it because look at some of the overalls on our players. Roger Fernandez is now 81 rated. Nianzou, our new signing, 79. Look at how much Mbamba has grown. And also the youth academy boys, Christophe Bernard up to a 72. And I can't believe this, Robin DeVore up to a 71. He even scored 8 goals. We've now officially made Mbappe a Ligue 1 club owner. But from here on out, if we want to make Caen one of the best teams in France, we're going to need more of a long-term project.
I agree with that, Sid. You have 3 seasons to qualify for the Champions League.
Okay, guys, so we get 3 seasons to work on this team, develop it, make the signings we want. But in the end, within 3 seasons, we need to get a top 3 finish. I think it's possible. Oh, but the budget is not looking all that good, even though we've just been promoted, just 18 million. We had more money last season. This is going to be tough. But okay, I'm now getting a voice note from Mbappe.
I know the budget is low this season, but if I see steady progress, I'll increase the budget as much as I can.
Well, there you go. Looks like for our first season in Liga, if we can secure a top 10 finish, Mbappe will double our budget for the following season. But guys, top 10 is going to be so tough. I feel like there are so many positions where we need improvements. I'm not happy with our current goalkeeper, left back as well, and even our striker. He's been scoring goals, but he's old. He's literally 33. But you know what? I think one of the most important positions in this sport is the goalkeeper position. I think we go all in there and hope that we can get a top 10 finish. And okay, the Frenchman Ilan Meslier from Leeds United, he would be a really good upgrade. He's 78 rated. Should definitely fall in our budget. Even Meslier is out of our budget right now. Mbappe, you had to give us more money. We gotta find a way to still make this work because we need a better keeper. Well, 60 16 million euros be enough? There you go. We used every bit of our budget and we've massively upgraded the goalkeeper position. But is that enough for a top 10 Ligue finish? Guys, we're nowhere near top 10. What just happened? We're 16. What?
Easy top 3. If I'm not 16th!
Oh, this is gonna hurt Mbappe's reputation massively. Funnily enough, we're not yet relegated. We're in a playoff final against Strasbourg. I think if you finish 16th, you still get another chance to survive. I'm sure if we get relegated back down to Ligue 2, Mbappe will fire us. Nah, man, just look at how good this team is. Everybody's unhappy because of the situation we're in. If we get relegated now, we have literally failed our job. Let's not let that happen. And we survived the first leg, a 2-all draw. It all comes down to the second leg. Please, we absolutely need to survive in Liga, and we somehow do. That was a close one. But honestly, I do not get how this team didn't perform better. Okay, yeah, a couple of positions like the left back and striker were lacking, but the rest, there's so much talent, and there's a lot of growth too. Okay, now I get it. We really lacked goals this season. We've only got 2 more seasons to try and get Caen a Champions League qualification, but right now it seems more likely that I'll get sacked. Okay, guys, I think for season 5, Mbappe realizes we need more money. We're getting 34 million, but this could have literally been 68 if only we would have finished top 10. But hey, this season, we've got to make that happen. And yup, the challenge from Mbappe still stands. So if we get top 10 this season, we could really propel this team further. Left back and striker, that's what we need to figure out. I'm thinking if we can cheap out on the left back by signing a free agent, wouldn't that be insane? I don't think Mbappe will be too happy with me signing an Argentinian, but I've just found Cristobal Munoz, an 18-year-old free agent, 78 rated. This is an absolute steal. We have to pull it off. Sorry, Mbappe. Okay, we've at least got the left back position sorted. Now we just need a striker. We need to make this 33 million go a long way. And okay, I found this German wonder kid. Dude's even got Paris in his name. 78 rated, 22 years old. I think he just about fits in our budget because his contract's expiring. For 28 million, we've now got a wonder kid striker at the club. We fixed all the issues we had with this team. It's surely now good enough to get top 10. And wait, what? Ended the season and we're 5th? Let's go. We were just 7 points off the top 3 finish. Looks like we were indeed missing that striker because Brunner came and scored 11. But therefore, he's become the main man for us. 81 rated right winger. Also, look at the growth all round. Next season, though, we need to qualify for Champions League. Otherwise, we'll fail Mbappe's long-term project. And I think I'll get sacked then. But you know what? I think we can get this team to Champions League because our budget's 51 million for the season. But since we finished top 10, our budget's getting doubled to 102 million. Bro, we could literally now take this team to the next level. I'm even thinking maybe fighting for Liga. Okay, would it be possible to sign Kylian Mbappe? Oh, we're still a bit short. Only like 77 million. But hey, right now Mbappe is 30. I'm thinking maybe later on for Mbappe to retire at his very own club in France. That would be insane, but I think for that we need to be a Champions League club, a Liga winner. For now, let's work towards that. I think to qualify for Champions League, we now need to bring in some experience into this team. Well, we've got Bilal Brahimi in that cam position. Maybe upgrading to Brahim would be the right play. They're both the same age, but Brahim is 86 rated. That's the kind of player we need. And if I'm not mistaken, his contract is expiring. We could get a really good deal on this. Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe yes, because they've countered with 58 now. We get Brahim Diaz for just 55 million, and it's an absolute steal. There you go. Now, that's the kind of quality we need to become a Champions League club. We still got 42 million, and the state of our centre-back depth is pretty grim. And for that reason, we're bringing in Wesley Fofana. Almost every player in this team now is 80 plus rated, except Ethan Mbappe. I think this is the final season I'm trusting him, because for some reason, bro's growth is just so slow. If he does not pick up the pace this season, we are going to replace him. I don't care if his brother owns this club. But now we're getting through the season, and we need to finish top 3. End of the season, and we've done it, boys. 3rd in Liga. We had the same points as Lille, but goal difference just about got us through. Mbappe's SM Caen is finally going to be a Champions League club. Also, I'm glad we trusted Ethan Mbappe because this season he really did grow up to an 83. And all round, look at the stats. Brunner with 24 goals. Defoe coming in with 21. I think we're reaching a stage where it's now finally time to take SM Caen to the next level. But first, we got to have a chat with Mbappe.
We are now a Champions League club. Now, that is incredible. But there's still more work to be done. I'm tired of seeing PSG constantly win the league. It's time France has a new champion. Also, I'm getting old. My time with Real Madrid is coming to an end. Maybe if you can get SM Caen to the French League title, it might be time for me to return to France.
Yo, Mbappe is just giving us crazy news. He is interested in playing for his own club. I don't know how we're going to sign Mbappe because our budget's only 100 mil. Maybe if we win Ligue, he'll play for us for free. I mean, after all, he owns this club. But okay, with the 100 mil, we got to make this team the French champions. And I think for that, I want to sign Paris's golden boy. I'm talking about Warren Zaire-Emery, currently playing for Barca. Time to bring him back to France, but I don't know how we're going to afford him. Okay, might have to try something a bit crazier. If I offer Brahim Diaz in this deal, chuck in another 70-odd million, is that going to work? It is! Let's go! 75 million plus Brahim, and we're about to sign one of the best midfielders in the game. I can't believe it. One of France's biggest talents is going to be playing for SM Caen. That's the vision Mbappe had from day one. Now, you might think I'm signing Zaire-Emery to replace Ethan Mbappe. Well, yes, but I've got a different plan for Ethan. I think he looks so much better as a cam. We're going to change him. He doesn't grow in his overall, but I think as a cam, he could be tremendous. And that's why I was willing to let go of Brahim Diaz. The midfield now looks insane. Our backline looks pretty solid. Unfortunately, with 19 million, there isn't really much we can do, but I think this is a championship winning team. We're getting through the season and only time will tell. 7 years since Mbappe took over SM Caen, and it's the year they win the league title. 7 points over PSG. This team is now the champions of France. And honestly, in our first Champions League run with them, we also came close to winning its semi-finals. Oh, look at the stats too. Paris Bruna, 89 rated. Devoe as well balling out. Ethan Mbappe, I told you that camp position for him is actually unreal. If next season we pull off the signing of Mbappe, we would be helping Mbappe win at the Champions League, not only as a player, but also as a club owner. It would be insane. The big question I have, though, is how do we fit Mbappe in this side? After last season, there's no way I can replace Paris Bruna. Devoe is literally the next Mbappe. How can we replace him? I guess the only option then is Roger Fernandez. Besides that, we've got 114 million to spend, and even with Mbappe's contract expiring, it's not going to be enough to sign him. But hey, we've received executive orders from Kylian Mbappe to make this deal happen, and it's his club. We have to do it. I guess then the only way is to swap out Roger Fernandez. Maybe like a direct swap deal. Is that gonna work? Well, with another 15 million, it does. Okay, now this isn't gonna cost us a lot because we'll still have money for more signings. But here we are. This time, I'm calling Mbappe in for a meeting. I'm literally gonna be chatting with the very owner of this club for wages and everything. I don't know why I'm the one offering him the squad role and everything because he literally owns this club. Well, he's decided his demands, and who are we to reject it? We're giving Mbappe whatever he wants because this is his club. The club owner has arrived, but this time as a player. Nah, man, Mbappe is living his dream life, owns a successful football club, playing with his family in the team. But there's still one thing left for him. He's never won the Champions League, and winning it with his very own club would really be insane. For that, though, I'm still thinking with this 80 million, can we improve this team? What if we sign Jules Koundé? I know he's 32, but he's 89 rated, one of the best centre-backs in the game. And if I do a swap deal with Fofana, and yup, it works. It's done, boys. Negotiations are wrapped up. Nah, this is actually mad. We've built a super team in France. Can we actually now win the Champions League? And okay, it's an unbeaten start for SM Caen in the Champions League. Oh, we destroyed Leipzig. Through against Inter. Knocking out Atalanta. Champions League final for Mbappe and his own club. Bro, we've legit built a super team in France. This might be the greatest team France has ever seen. Sorry, PSG, but it might be true. Look at the rating. Bernard and Devoe are 2 academy guys we signed in like season 2. They're the highest rated players in the squad. Then we've got Mbappe, his little bro who also got up to an 88 overall. But now it's time to wrap things up and make Mbappe the world's best club owner by winning him the Champions League. I cannot believe we've got Mbappe playing in a Champions League final for the club he owns. Bro can literally decide if he wants to sub someone out. But yo, it's kind of cool that we're going to see Ethan Mbappe linking up with Kylian. That would be special, man, if they can end up combining an Mbappe. He almost made it work. There's Ethan again looking for Kylian Mbappe. The duo combining. It's still an old version of Mbappe, but he's still Kylian. Look at him go. Mbappe, there's the goal. for his very own club. I've been waiting to see this celebration. Let's go. It was the two brothers that created this. Okay, but let's not just give away everything we've worked for. And no, it's such a cheap equalizer to concede. Don't forget, guys, Mbappe has never won the Champions League in his history, so luck is not on his side. This is going to be tough. Oh my days, how on earth is Haaland alive after that? Oh, Sarah Emery looking for that pass for Paris Brunner. He gets there first. Good first touch. Sees Mbappe for support, who's made his way behind. Kylian Mbappe does it again. Every goal that Mbappe scores here is probably resulting in a 10% increase in his net worth. We've officially made Mbappe the world's best club owner and probably also a billionaire. If you enjoyed this video, click here to watch me become the world's best club owner.